So, hello, Arina. Nice to see you today.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
I would like to ask you some questions so that you could tell more about yourself, what you are looking for, and this way we can can let our men know what Ukrainian women want. Even though you live so many years in China already, I guess your nature is still Ukrainian.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
And my first question is to tell a little bit about yourself. What do you do in life, where you live, and so on.
I want to wear this Ukrainian style shirt.
Uh-huh.
Ukrainian style Ukrainian girl shirt. Yeah, like the bought here in China, but like I saw it and like okay, it's my style. Yeah, I live in China. I'm here like around 6 years already. And 4 years I didn't have opportunity to leave China because of the pandemic, and because of the coronavirus. So I'm here like long time. Really miss my family, Ukraine, and like my friends, our country. But I feel kinda good here, comfortable. I live here and I'm studying here. I'm a student here, so I'm finishing my master degree now. In tourism management, so my specialization and my degree will be in tourism management. Also, I have part-time jobs here, like modeling, like teaching kids. I'm kind of balancing between between these two part-time jobs also. But in the future, I want to find a job like a teacher here, in an English teacher for preschool for young learners. Yeah, maybe not for a long time, not long period of my life, but yeah, you can work here. I can work here like an English teacher here.
Now let's tell about your hobbies, what you are interested in addition to what you already told about.
The main hobby of my life is dancing. I'm kind of inspired by dancing from I've been dancing from my 5 years old, so really long period of my life. Before, I was a professional dancer and I was dancing in the theater in Ukraine, like back in Ukraine. But then I came to China for studying, and now it's like my hobby in a spare time. But the thing is that dancing is really inspiring me. When I'm not dancing, I don't have any energy. I don't have this inspiration, this like really nice energy. Yeah. So when
And what style of dance do you practice? What do you like most of all?
I like almost all styles, all of them. I love, like, except maybe hip hop. I'm not really hip hop. It's really hard for me, but I was practicing it also. But all of them, I love all of them. If you're really mastering the skill of the dance, of like any kind of dance, like all of them, it looks really nice and like I feel really good. But I'm practicing like long time, like in the style, in one style or like couple styles. It's super nice. And also I have a lot of hobbies. I think like I love traveling, but like most of people, I think I really love traveling. I really like to visit interesting thematic coffee shops, like cafes and restaurants. And like I love to try new food. I love to watch movies, reading, painting. I have like, I can paint a bit like by myself, but normally what I'm doing is like ordering, these drawings, this kind of paintings with numbers and just like color.
I do the same. Yes, it's very relaxing.
Yeah, it's relaxing. It's like kind of meditating stuff, like meditation for me. It's super nice. Yeah, like a lot of stuff that I can like really.
And I remember you like cooking, and you cook amazing cakes for your friends. Sometimes sushi. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, sushi. I was trying actually to be a sushi chef. How we call it? Like, yeah, I tried like in Ukraine, back in Ukraine. I learned in the restaurant how to make it, but I worked there maybe like for 2 weeks and I quit. I just like learned how to make sushi and then I quit this job because it was really hard. But for myself, it was really useful experience. Yeah, like this. And the cakes, I already mastered baking here in China because I didn't really have what it was. I think it was quarantine time when we were like closed at home, and I mastered a bit my baking because before I couldn't. But like 1 year I mastered, and it was like it was my main hobbies at time.
And it's surprising that you still stay fit, very fit, even so you cooked a lot.
I'm balancing in China. I'm gaining weight and then I'm losing weight. It's not really hard for me. I'm not really I'm always, of course, like worrying about how I might look, but it doesn't really depend on my weight. I'm really, when I was maybe 7 kilos more, like then now, I felt comfortable also. It depends on how you feel inside. If you're confident, if you feel good about yourself, you will be good looking in any weight. I don't think it's really important.
So Arina, can you tell me please, now you applied to us and you want to find a man for a life, long-lasting relationships. So can you tell me please about your image of your perfect man? How he would look, what he would do, what traits of character he would have?
I don't think there are perfect men exist. Perfect men that exist really. But there are some important qualities of the person that I want to meet in my future. And qualities like kindness, loyalty, patience, understanding, and being a leader, like being a leader. I want to meet a strong person, a strong man, but also respectful of my, for him to respect my boundaries, my personal time or personal space. I think like all of the people, even if we are in a couple, the both partners need a bit of their personal space, a bit of time for herself and himself, but also I value like discipline and perseverance, because like this two qualities that really attracts me in men, and kind of hardworking, not a lot, not to forget about me, but hardworking, with good jobs and not with a good job, but the person that really knows what he's doing in his life. I don't know what he's doing in this life.
It's important you understand that you man should be hardworking and at the same time see you, but you don't require him not to work. Because I remember one story from my recent practice with one of our clients, ladies. She told, this man has a drawback. He works too much. I want him to have a flexible job, flexible schedule, and not all ladies realize that if man is successful and doing good in his job, it means usually he works a lot, and they should respect it and understand if there is a successful man, usually he works a lot.
Of course, the successful men, they working a lot, but the thing is, I think 1 day a week we should spend together. At least 1 day a week, maybe 1-2 days a week, but 1 day is it's important to have a connection, to not lose this connection between the people, between two. person, between two people. Yeah. So yeah, it's important to have like 1 day a week for the couple.
At least, yeah.
Yes.
So something else important for you in a man?
Sorry, again?
Do you have some other things to add about what is important for you in a man?
Also, generosity. Yeah, also like it's, I think women can feel it when the person is generous, but it doesn't mean that you will receive a lot of gifts, a lot of presents. But it's not about gifts at all, but about attention also, about affection, about all this stuff also. Generosity and affection, attention, like small things, small compliments. Also, it's important. Yeah,
I also noticed it's very strongly connected with the personality of a man. Usually emotional men, they are quite generous, and on the contrary, men who are quite reserved, closed, very strict, they are not generous usually in such things like you told, including gifts, affection, and so on. So
emotional intelligence. Yeah, emotional intelligence.
And Arina, what do you appreciate in relationships? What is important for you when you have a relationship with a man? Maybe tell me about 3 the most important things.
Support, connection, and respect. I think the most important things.
Support, affection, and
respect.
And what are your biggest turners when you meet a man? In some men, what are deal breakers? So what you can't accept, what you don't like a lot?
I don't like narcissistic men, narcissistic kind of men, and untidiness. And those breakers are selfishness, untidiness, and greediness. Yeah.
And what else? I didn't.
Greediness.
Greediness.
Greediness, yeah. I think like these 3 qualities that really are deal breakers for me. When I think you can see it, like first date, first meetings, first meeting, you can see these qualities if the man has it or not.
And how would your perfect family look? What type of family you dream to have? Can you describe it and describe it as you feel now? Just describe as you imagine your perfect family, your future family life.
The ideal family for me is like when a man, he's a husband and he has a provider mindset. He can take care of his family, a wife and children, and also a woman who is a guardian of the family heart. Like really can make this family coziness, like family, like home coziness, like created, and take care of kids also. But I think it should be like maybe 60% on 40 or 70% on 30%. 70% you're spending at home, you're a wife and a loving mom, loving mother. And 30% of your time, it should be your like spare time for yourself, like for maybe some part-time job, like that can be your hobby, or maybe like it can be dancing classes, something like really hobby, or like just spending time for yourself. I think like 70-30%, like in percentage, like taking like percentage like in time, it should be like 70 on 30, because the woman, I don't really imagine myself like 100% at home. Like it cannot be like this. It's not like, it can be a balance between family, between home and children, spending time with husband, spending time making this family harsh, and yourself, and like some time for yourself, some personal time. Yeah, I'm imagining my perfect like family like this. And also like family vacation should be like family vacation. And sometimes when in the future, when it will be like, when we'll have children, when family will have children, it should be like also like this datings, not to lose connection between women and men, datings without children, like to have just time for two of you, for two of us, like, and also like family vacation, family time.
Do you know how many children you would like to have? Do you have some idea about it?
I think 2, boy and a girl and a boy.
Full package. Okay, and
maximum 3, I think.
And do you have a vision how your relationships would develop? So how much time you need for dating? How much time you need to live in marriage before deciding to have children? Do you have some plan for this, or you let it go with the flow? Just like it happens, it happens.
I think it can be, I can let it go with the flow, but for me to be comfortable in the relationship and not to be scared of marriage, I think I need some time before, of course. I'm not this kind of person that will marry a guy in 1 month. Like there are women like this, but I'm not, because I should be sure that this will be working, this will work. Yeah, so maybe I need minimum 1 year of datings before to get to this point when I'm like can think about marriage. Of course, I want a relationship that with a perspective for marriage, but in the beginning I want something really light, like romantic. This romanticism, not to lose this romanticism, flow, just not, can we say freshness? No, we cannot say freshness of relationship. I don't think, like just just
something some stage. Do you mean the stage when you just enjoy each other, when you get to know each other better, spend a funny time together with not a lot of responsibilities yet?
Just like not to be like really focused on your marriage. Like I don't want like to come to the dating like interview to answering a lot of questions, and like like just to really look for my husband. I want, like, in the beginning it's really nice to have this kind of easy talks, easy meetings, like romantics,